10 years ago today, April 14th, 2014, 276 schoolgirls in Chibok were kidnapped here in Nigeria.
As is required or as you want, and try as much as possible to acquire the kind of resemblance.
Please put your hands on the clay and knit with her.
Each of the 108 students will sign each of the letter. Every one of us has a story. Beyond that story, there's a person.
In today's episode, we're talking about the missing schoolgirls who 10 years after, some of them escaped and many are still not found. Now, these artworks called Statues Also Breathe represents this missing Chibok girls. In November 2022, there was an art exhibition here in Lagos and it was spearheaded by a French sculptor. Her name is Prune Nourry. Now, what she did was remarkable. She used the ancient terracotta art or clay that we know it as far back as time, as old as time in Nigeria. She worked in collaboration with families of the Chibok girls and also students of the Department of Fine and Applied Arts of Obaseki Awolowo University, Ile-Ife. And what they did was create 8 heads sculpted in clay using the ancient terracotta style from Ile-Ife. From 8 heads, 108 heads were casted in clay sourced from Ile-Ife, depicting the missing Chibok girls till today.
That have been bruised, the people that have been damaged, spiritually damaged and physically because of all these opportunities. How do we help them?
My goodness.
Think about what we believe. Think about how we train our people. Think about how we educate our people for them to be able to know the truth. For them to be able to pick up the Bible, pick up the Quran, pick up whatever they want to read and understand, and be able to live a better life, be able to live in conjunction and cooperation with everybody, and be able to live peacefully with everyone. And that's one of the aims of this program.
Organize the whole people to celebrate and pray for Aisha. Do something like this to get Aisha. If people come to that house by that day, they can eat, they can drink porridge and drink water and rest of things and the color and the other things. Thank you, my son. I never forget you in my life.
These are the pictures of the high school girls that were kidnapped, and these faces represent the other 108 sculpted terracotta heads that you later find and see in this video.
Almost 10 years now, we are still counting. We are still praying for our needs. And then we cast using effect clay. We use effect clay, soft cut, remains. The thickness of that structure should be 2 centimeters, maximum, minimum 1.5 centimeters. What makes it workable is the process. The level is very high. Là, tous les centimètres. Sinon, on trouve. See the color, it's like red outside. That's unique. April 14, 2014, 276 Chibok school girls were abducted by the Boko Haram extremist group. A number of them were rescued, and some of the girls were escaped on their own, but 108 students are still missing. This is the basis for this project. Book is by bringing education. The clay. These ladies that are taking, they should live up to their own for them to achieve what they have to do. How can they achieve this? When you buy them from getting educated, how can they achieve this? We are at the point in history where we are dealing with marauders, we are dealing with bandits who just come and capture people. This is a historical part of us that we cannot just forget.
Always important, and we know that these girls are important. These were normal teenage girls, these were regular teen girls, just went to school because they wanted an education, something that is fundamental human right to every child.
The students, most of them are from this university, from Ilefe, and some of them are from other parts of the country. You know, like our school, Benin, some came from Lagos, some from Oshobo, somebody who came from Costa Rica.
The whole idea of this collaboration is to continue to raise awareness about the plight of these missing schoolgirls 10 years after, and also to highlight the global struggle for the education of the girl child. So these are terracotta heads, 108 in number, and they represent the faces of the girls that are still missing till today. The 108 heads were all signed by the respective students who took part in the construction, and they're going to be traveling around the world to remind us about not only the rich and diverse history and culture of Nigeria, but also the present challenges that we must address as a global community, which is obviously impacting the lives of so many children, women and girls in Nigeria today.